YouTube is happening. It is Saturday, December 14th, and we're going to talk about the NFL for tomorrow because you can see we have our usual about what is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 games. There's a lot of games tomorrow. So 13 teams are playing. We got 2 games on Monday for Monday Night Football, and nobody's on buys. Love that. So we're going to break the games down like usual, like we always do. If you want all the plays typed out for you, like here was Thursday's games. If you want every sport typed out like this, all you got to do is go to the HQ and join it. Simple as that. Easy peasy, right? I know. If you don't want to do it, guess what? No big deal. The plays are still in the video. I just try to give you some convenience. So we have 13 games. Let's stop wasting time. Let's jump to the first one right now. All right, first game, we got Cleveland and hosting Kansas City. Looks like a mismatch on paper, doesn't it? I know. But then you see it's only a 4.5 point spread. Makes you go, 43.5 is the total. Let's look over at the schedule. Cleveland has lost 4 of their last 5 games. You can see how they've done. Let's look at the depth chart, see if anyone's missing on. Okay, Tillman's out. Njoku and Bitonio questionable. And we got some more. You can see, I like this new dark one I use. It actually highlights the certain ones in red. Pretty nice. I like that. So let's go to Kansas City. Same story. They won all their games but the game at Buffalo. They somehow, 19-17, 2 games in a row, they keep getting away with it somehow. So depth chart for KC, you can see Humphreys is out. Hollywood is IR. Other than that, there's nothing on the first 2 deep that I need to really worry about. So numbers, here they go. So 13 versus 13 is a push. 15 versus 21 is Cleveland. 21 versus 22 is a push. And 30 versus 3 is KC defense. Now, we know Jameis is going to go out there and just chuck that potato all over the field. Just launch. Now, is he going to work for him? I mean, 21st pass defense. I see why it's 4.5. KC's eventually going to lose a game. Another game. I mean, it would be hilarious if they lost to Jameis Winston. Jameis already beat Baltimore. And I called that one. The numbers lined up. I said, Baltimore for sure. So let's go over to the props, see if there's anything there. So we're going to start with quarterbacks first. Because I don't know what we're going to do in this one. So we'll look at Jameis and we'll look at P. Holmes over here, 242. Why would I ever take 247? That is ridiculous on a number. Winston, you see how he's done, 497. All right, now let's pop over and look at Mahomes. We're going to see his too because it is 242. He has hit this number in 70% of the games in the last 10. Overall, 8 of 13 on the season. So if you look at the last 10, you see how he's done. He's been pretty good. Cleveland's pass defense is 13th, which usually is better, but now it's actually a little bit worse. So if you want to take that, you could. Jameis, I probably would stay away. I mean, you can see he ramps up, but then he just kind of plateaus out in some games. So I'm going to take Jameis off. He might throw a ton, but hell, who knows? Hell, where's his interception prop? What's the odds on that bad boy? Because you know he's going to throw at least one. Over half is minus 185. I mean, that's a play right there. That's the play I want to take right there. 185, Jameis to throw a pick. Because he's probably going to throw 1, if not 2. So, I mean, geez, I got to go with that one for sure, right? What else would I take? You got Mahomes. Let's go back. So those are QBs. Let's look now. We'll keep Jameis there. We'll keep Mahomes there. Let's go and look at the running backs. I mean, running KC is 3rd, so I don't want to take Ford or Chubb or anybody for Cleveland. I just don't want to do it. You can see them there how they done. I just choose not to do it. So, yeah. Pacheco, you could take. He's at 57.5. It's against Cleveland, who's 22nd at running. So Pacheco should have a good day running the ball. Let's take a look. We can dig a little deeper. His number's 57. Why? Computer is struggling for some reason all of a sudden. But you can see how he's done for the whole season. Whole season he's done this. So he's only 1 of 4 on 57 yards. Cleveland's a good matchup, but I need somebody with a little more success, like Jameis throwing picks. It's just funny. Let's look at receivers. We got Kelsey is popping off recently. He is 7 of 10 to hit the 55.5 line. So you can look at Kelsey. We got Judy. If you think Jameis is going to throw a bunch, there you go. It's a good matchup against Casey's. I just don't trust it. That's the thing. I don't trust it at all. So you have tons of receivers here. And if we want to go defense, I combine defense, kickers, and touchdowns all into the same tab now. So boing, there we go. Last 10, all we have is a Bucker to make 2 field goals. I mean, he's probably going to make one to win the game. That's how he's been doing it the whole time. Or KC, not him, but KC. Bucker kicking points. Let's open Bucker up. And then we got Emerson Jr. tackles. That's 80%, but nothing else. No touchdowns, no defense, no more kickers. That's it. Just these 3. They're just not. It's not a good day for these things. So, how many games you had this year? Here's your games the whole season on kicking points. Let's look at just your field goals. You've went 3 on the 10th, 4th, 20. Yeah. Yeah, you've hit this in six of 9 games this year. Of the 9 games you participated in, it's not bad. I can't complain. I can't. Should we take Emerson tackles? Let's look at it. So, Emerson tackles is barely hitting 3.5, but he's getting it. He is doing it. Whole season, 77%. I think I got to take it. I mean, come on now. Come on now. It's a corner, 130. This can, man, I don't know what I want to do. All right, so we got our plays. We already got our plays in this one. So we got Jameis throw a pick. We got Mahomes throw for 243. We got Emerson Jr. tackles, and we got Bucker to make some field goals. I think. Oh, and we got Kelsey to receiving yards. So we can either take Kelsey or we can take Mahomes. I'd rather take Mahomes just because he has more success, it looks like. Yeah, he looks like more success. I'm taking Jameis pick. I don't care. He's throwing a lot of air. He's making very, very bad decisions when he throws. So I'm going to take him for an interception for sure. I'm going to take. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a lot of plays in this game. I'm gonna take. Something tells me to take KC just because Cleveland. It's gonna come down to a game-winning field goal probably. Oh, I don't want to do it. Yep. All right, I'm taking it off. I'm taking Jameis. I'm taking Emerson Jr. tackles, and I'm going to take Bucker field goals. I'm taking the 3 weird ones. I know it's weird. We're going to take these. You could take Mahomes. You could take Kelsey. Everyone else, their mama is. I'm taking these 3 weird ones, and we're going to that next game. All right, moving on to game 2, Dallas and Carolina. You here for the weird plays. I know you are, and that's 3 weird ones for you. I hope you enjoy those because we're going to find some more probably. So Dallas, Carolina, especially in this game. Let's pop over to the odds. Looks like we got... Sadly, somebody's gonna watch this game. It's Carolina 2.5. Holy shit, Carolina's favored in a football game. What the hell's going on? 43.5. All right, cool. Let's look. Carolina has lost 3 in a row, and they are favored at home against Dallas. What the hell? That is crazy. Okay, depth chart. Why? What? Huh? I mean, defense is a little beat up. Okay, yeah, the defense is a little beat up, but the offense is looking pretty good. Okay, cool. Let's look at Dallas. Dallas has 1-2, then they lost to Cincy. Let's look at their depth chart. Offense is good except for the center. The center being out's never good. Bunch of questionable, and out on Diggs is out. That ain't good. Questionable there too. Okay. To the numbers. Let's see, 10. Now, obviously, that was mostly with Dak, but hey, guess what? That's going to go down. So 10 versus 12. Carolina has, that's probably leans them. So 27-22 is a push. 28-32 is a push. 22-30. That leans Carolina. What the shit? Carolina. Man, Chuba might have him a day. Oh, Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard's going to be a play for us most likely. Bryce Young throwing? I could never. That'd be a weird play. You want weird ones? There you go. Let's go to props. We got Bryce. We got Cooper Rush. I'm not taking Cooper Rush to throw the damn ball. I just don't trust it. Like, look at these numbers. Last 10, Bryce is only 3 out of 10 on getting it 208 yards. No. Cooper is same story. 212, 20%. No. Let's go to running. There we go. Chuba, 81. I love that. Good stuff right there. Bryce Young has ran for 17 yards in 4 out of 5 games. Or 15 yards. That's a weird one. Let's look at it. I'm all for the weird ones. Rico running against Carolina, who has the 32nd ranked rush defense. I mean, hell, we can look at him too. We might take 3 rushing props and call it a day. Who knows? Because I damn sure ain't taking no receiver props. I'm gonna tell you that now. Look at Rico. Holy shit, Rico is balling out. Okay, Rico, you have the best possible matchup you can get. Carolina is the worst rush defense in the league. Yeah, welcome to my list. Also, Chuba. Hubbard, what the hell are these numbers? You have the 81.5. You have a great matchup too. Let's all run the ball. I don't like you as much. I might take Bryce. Look at Bryce here. Oh, Bryce running for his life. He has to. He has to run for his life. Oh, yeah. Dallas. Have you played Dallas yet? Yes. You played him last year. Had 3 yards. You've been running a lot more because you have to. You gotta make plays, and I might take that. But then again, I might take this because his number's 81.5, and he has not been doing too good this year, has he? You know what? I'm not going to take him. I'm going to take Bryce, baby. We'll see. I'm definitely taking Rico. This volume here looks amazing, and he has the best matchup. Yeah. I'll take Bryce instead of Chuba. I know it feels weird. Receiving, I'm not taking anybody for receiving. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't trust him to throw the ball. I don't trust him to catch the ball. So if you think someone's going to hit, by all means, enjoy. I am not. So you see the numbers there. Now, defense, kicking, and Whatchamacallits, what we got? We got Brandon Aubrey made 1.5 field goals. That's always a fun one. He is so good at kicking. Xavier Woods tackles assists. Xavier Woods tackles. I'd rather have the assist too. And Chuba Hubbard 4 touchdowns. 4 out of 5, 7 out of 10. Nobody else is even close. So if you want a touchdown, dude, he might be your guy. Let's see what we got on the made field goals. Yeah, he's pretty damn consistent on field goals. He's made 2 field goals in 11 out of 13 games, and the other 2 he made 1. Welcome to my list. Good job, friend. You are going to join Rico. You are 100% in my list. And lastly, do I take Xavier Woods tackles assists? Whole season, 60%, last 10, 70. He's averaging 7.1 at 6.5. Ooh, do I take that at Bryce? You know what? I'm going to have fun with it. I'm taking Bryce. We're going to take Aubrey to kick 2 field goals. We're taking Rico to run for 1,000 yards. Hell, I might even take him for 100 plus. And I'm taking Bryce Young, not to throw the ball, to use those little baby legs. And he's going to run for 17 yards? Yeah, I'm taking those 3 plays. Next. All right, moving on. My card looks hilarious after 2 games, so let's keep it moving. We got Miami and Houston. Let's look over the odds. What do we have? What do we have? It is Houston 2.5 at home with a 46.5 total. Houston, your schedule. You won your last game against Jacksonville, against the Mac Jones. That is correct. Let's see. Actually, no, that wasn't Mac Jones. That was Trevor. Trevor ain't gonna play no more this season. That's who it was. Yeah, that's right, because you took him out that game. Good job, Houston. Yeah, crazy play. Let's see. Out. Suspended. That's right. You're the one. And a lot of people came out and defended it too. That was fun to see too. Just to see the back and forth discussion about, was that a good hit? Should quarterbacks be able to run? When they run, should they be able to slide? Those arguments are fun to see. I love those arguments. Like, I can see both sides of the argument. We're 100%. So let's go to Miami. Let's get the depth chart. Speaking of quarterbacks that should never run, that guy. No, never want to see him run ever again. You're doubtful? Terrion's doubtful. Huh, okay. And your kick returns out. Nothing too crazy. Nothing crazy. So let's see what we got. 14 versus 7, that's defense. 17 versus 11, that's defense. 25 versus 10 is defense. And 16 versus 7 is defense. That is 4 defensive props, and the total is 43.5. No, it's 46.5. I lied to you. Sorry. 46.5. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like Miami or Houston. Houston's been very disappointing this year, and Miami only sucks because they didn't have Tua for like 5 games. So props it is. Let's just start with defense. We might just have 3 defensive props. Oh, that's a lot of green on the last 10. Fairbairn, 90% field goals. I mean, I'm just going to take the winners. Let's see. 90% for you. Jason Sanders, just give me a field goal game. I'll take that. Would be just disgusting. We watched the one Thursday. I mean, I want a game where it hits, but I don't have to watch it, because I watch Red Zone. My TV stays on Red Zone for college. For NFL. I don't want to see games that are garbage, and this will help with that a lot. Mixing touchdowns? No. I got 2 field goal makes. That's cool. Tackles, assists, 70%. Boyer, tackles, assists. We got a lot of tackles, assists. We got Poyer, Brooks, and Eiler. All tackles, assists. I'd rather have the linebacker, which is probably you two. I doubt the linebacker's 3.5. That's probably a corner if I had to assume. Let's take a look and see if I'm right. Let's open it up. Are you a corner? No, you're a D tackle. I forget about D tackles can get tackles. I mean, you've hit 7-11. Not bad. If you want a defensive prop, there you go. If you want a D tackle to make a tackle, sure. Let's see. Poyer is a safety. I'm sorry. I forgot which everybody plays. Not bad. I don't love it, but it's not bad. 70%. He's averaging 6.6 in the last 10 games. It's barely there. Brooks. Load. Thank you. I'm not liking either of these. I'm not. Yeah, now I do like that. I like that. And I love that. I gotta say, both the kickers. Both kickers to make kicks. Holy shit. What am I doing? What is wrong with me? All right, let's see. Do I like a wide receiver? Or a running back? Running back is going to be a no. Both teams are top 10 in run defense. I don't like either. Oh, these receivers, my bad. I see Joe Mixon, I'm like, oh, receiving. Nobody has even come close to, there's no greens on receivers. That makes sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. This is absolutely garbage. All right, so no receivers. Any running backs? Mixon run for 78. He do be running angry. And why is Tua rushing yards 2.5? And it's 7 of 10. The most disgusting play is going to be take Tua rushing. I already know it is. I think I'm going to do it just to piss people off. Somebody's going to be like, you're actually going to take that? Yes, I actually might. He ran for 3 last time. He ran for 6. Oh, and it's a team that took out, oh my God, the storyline's trying to write itself. Oh my goodness. Oh, how many? Can I see rush attempts? Can I see rush attempts? Yes. 3, 2. He got 0. Oh. I mean, it's not the best. It's crazy. It's so crazy. He's gonna do it because he's just that dude. He's just gonna run. They tell him not to. He's going to. He had yeah. Let's see, when did he come? He came back this game, ran for 13, and he had 3, 6, then 3 games of nothing. This is a gamble. This is a whole hell of a gamble. When I can just take Mixon, who is going to try to run for 100 because Mixon runs angry. I like Mixon. He runs so hard. How'd you see? That was great defense, average. Have you done this against a great defense? Green Bay was 9th. Okay, that was good. Other than that, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm doing it. It looks crazy. It's ridiculous. I'm doing it, and I don't care what you think. You can say what you say. I don't care. I'm taking 2 kicking field goal mates. I'm going to take this one and this one, and I'm going to take Tua to run for 3 yards. He's going to roll out and scramble for 4 yards, and it's going to be a winner. That's what I'm going with. Next. You haven't fun yet? Yes, I damn sure am. New York and Jacksonville's up next. 3 and 10 for both of them. What a game we have today. Ooh, look at this. I will look at some odds here. The Jets -3 on the road, 40.5. Just beautiful. Can't wait to watch this absolute specimen of a game here, which is why I have Red Zone. I'll never see it. I might see a few plays, but probably not. Jacksonville beat Tennessee in a wonderful 10-6. I mean, that's a Thursday night football matchup if I ever seen one right there. Just, Jesus Christ. I'm having way too much fun. Injuries galore. Look at all the IRs. Look at them. Look at all of them. Look at them. All right, defense. I mean, the starters are good, but you can see everything there. Let's go to the Jets. Let's look at their depth chart first. Brees, no. Couple, the right side's questionable. That ain't good. And DJ Reed is doubtful, and Kiki is out. Let's look at their schedule. What did they do? I went too fast. You lost 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. I can only count to 4. Yeah. Numbers. 19-31. That is the Jets offense. Aaron should have him a day. 24 versus 4. Matt Jones is going to have a different type of day, probably. 31 versus 24. Who's going to run the ball for the Jets? Okay. That's going to be, hold up. I got depth chart right here. Hold on. It ain't going to be Brees. It's going to be Braylon Allen. That's right. Braylon Allen for like 7 yards. In 26 versus 16. I don't know who the hell's going to win this game. People are going to say the Jets, but it's like, who's Aaron Rodgers going to blame if they lose to Jacksonville? He's going to blame somebody. He never wants to blame himself. He's going to blame everything else he can think of before he blames himself. Like, bro, come on now. All right, you have literally the second best matchup you could possibly have. Matt Jones, who is going to throw for like 17 yards and like 7 picks probably somehow. Or he's going to throw for 400 and everybody's going to be like, who the hell is this? I can't take passing yards. I mean, I almost want to take receiving in this one. So let me go straight to receivers. And it's got to be Garrett Wilson. Who else would I take besides Lazard? Alan Lizard? I ain't taking Lizard. Devontae? Garrett Wilson seems to be it feels like Aaron Rodgers is cheating on Devontae with Garrett Wilson, doesn't it? Because he's still, Devontae had 109 last time. And Garrett Wilson had 114 last time. Look at this. Look, oh, okay. Let's look at the targets. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's look at these targets. Oh, Garrett Wilson's a second. Oh, Garrett Wilson's a side chick now. Okay, it is Devontae. Why are you? Okay, it's receiving yards. 66.5, 67 yards. I think he can get that. If not, I almost want to go Garrett Wilson. I feel like, give me Garrett Wilson receptions. Let's do something crazy. Can I get this receptions? This total? Yeah, there we are right there. 5.5. Damn, it's going to be good. It's not, though. It's not good. Either that. That's not good either. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Garrett Wilson, 60 yards, 72.5. My God, I don't like either of those, to be honest. I don't. I might have to go Lizard. Let's look at running. Who's going to run the ball? Tank Bisbee going to run the ball. Or ETN. I don't like either of those. Defense, save us. Just save us. Okay, Anders Carlson, 2 field goals. That's it. He's been doing good. He do be doing good. You have the worst matchup for tackles, apparently. I don't get how that works, but Sherwood, this is your forest. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you got hooked twice. 13 tackles last time. I mean, I got to take the dude who has 13 damn tackles. So let's take Sherwood Forest over 4.5 tackles. If I could spell the word tackle. And then, are we going to take Carlson? I think we are. I think we're going to take Carlson. Someone's going to watch this like, ooh, I can't wait for some receiver and quarterback props. And also, it's field goal, field goal, field goal. 2 are running, field goal. Oh, shit. It's hilarious. This is a hilarious card today. Let's see. I almost don't want to take either one and just take like Conklin. Who's done well? 80%. It's Lizard. Look, it's Lizard. Oh, wait. 22, 23, 65. Yeah, because Lizard's actually done 4 out of 5. Look at those numbers. Look at them. Look at this. Look at this. It's only 23. He can do that. We're going to leave the 2 stars alone. We're going to take the 3rd chick, the side chick. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take Lizard Man, over 22.5 receiving yards. Yep, we're taking those 3 weird-ass plays. Next. All right, let's get serious here. Let's get serious. We're having fun, but we need to get serious. We got Washington and New Orleans on the board. Okay, we got to be serious. Let's be serious for 1 bet. Let's see what we got. Oh, yes, we have Washington at 7.5. 7.5 on the road, really? 43.5 is the total. Let's look over at the schedule. No, I said the schedule, not the depth chart. Nolans, you can see, lost a whole bunch of games, and now they've won 3 or 4 for some unknown reason. I don't know why they're trying to win games. Trying to make the playoffs? Sure. They beat the Giants. Yeah. Depth chart. Depth chart. Derek Carr's doubtful. It means, and Jake Hayner's already been announced as I think he's been announced as a starter. So yeah, that's going to be, yeah, because I saw that weird picture of like his next turn. I don't know, it's like, that's the best picture you had. Like, come on, it's going to be a heavy Kamara day. You already know that. Let's see what else. Nothing. I mean, the rest of the team is actually pretty held together nicely. Let's look at Washington. Let's look at their depth chart real quick since we got it open. Everybody's good. Crowder IR, Noah Brown, Eckler never coming back. Probably never. Deron Payne's questionable. Kickers question, man. It's been a year for kickers, has it not? It's been a day for kickers on my sheet, that's for sure. And let's look at the schedule. What have you been up to? You're 8-5. If you lost 3 in a row, then you beat Tennessee. You beat the shit out of Tennessee at that. Ooh, let's pop on over. 18 versus 28 that's offense. He can throw the ball. 19 versus 5. That ain't Jake Haener. That's just Jake Haener somewhere between 1 and 32. We just don't know where. But that's still passing defense is still good. So I'm going to lean defense heavily that one. 3 versus 25. That is going to be whoever runs the ball for, who the hell runs the ball? Jaden Daniels runs for like, his number's 40.5. Brian Robinson 77.5. Okay, it's those 2. Makes sense. 10 versus 28. Yeah, Kamara runs. Washington runs. We don't take a kicker this time. Right? Let's see. Who do I think wins? I mean, probably Washington, but hell, who knows? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Props. Let's go defense first, just so we can see the defensive numbers. Touchdowns. Robinson touchdowns, 70%. Benjamin St. Justy, however you say that, 70%. 4 out of the last 5. Pretty nice. Just tackles is 80%. Sandra I still can't say these people's names. Let's open them up. Just open them. I'm not taking touchdowns. I never do. So if I want to go 7 to 10, and you see it's like ramping up. It's nice. What about this? How's this look? What was this? What is this? You were so good and you got a 2 randomly? I don't like that. I like this though. That's pretty nice. I'm going to take you off. You failed me. You failed me, good sir. I don't want you no more. Let's see. We want to go rushing. We definitely want to rush in. We want to go Kendre Miller. Why are you? I feel like I should look at you for some reason. Why? So you can steal yards from Kamara? Because Kamara's the man. We let Kamara do Kamara things. Brian Robinson, or do we take Jaden Daniels? Has Jaden Daniels really been running that much? I thought he stopped running so much. Let's take a look. Let's look. Let's do the research. Kamara, run the ball. 50% of the time he's hit 65 yards. So he's not done good recently. 55. You got 44 against the Giants, who were the 29th ranked. That means something's wrong with you, or you just ain't running the ball much. Are you catching the ball? Like, are you doing that? Not. What are you doing? Well, let me look at your rush receiving because it looks like you're doing one more than the other. 100. So can you get 100 yards against the 25th rush and 28th pass defenses? I would hope so. We're going to take that play. I feel confident in Mr. Kamara. I feel confident. I feel good. Not great, but good. Jaden is running for his life sometimes, but I don't. Yeah, I don't want a game like this where. Yeah, no, we're taking Jaden Daniels off. We will take Brian Robinson, whose job is to run. My God, what are these numbers? What are we doing here, people? Do you catch the ball? No. What are we doing? All right, I'm taking Kamara for a hundo. Outside of that, oh my God, who do I want to take? Nope. Brian Robinson, 5 receiving yards. That's whack. That's what it is. Yeah, let's look at you two. What have you been doing recently? Over 35.5 receiving yards. What the hell? You went from this to this. Oh my goodness. You might be the play. Hello, good friend. No. Get off my screen. All right, we're going to take Kamara to get 100 combo yards. We're going to take Valdez Scantling to get 36 yards because dude's been popping off into the 4 games he's actually done anything. Yeah, he's been playing and all of a sudden just popped off. And then we're going to take Mike Sainristil, however the hell you say that name, forward to get 5 tackles plus assists because he's been doing so good. We'll take those, move on to the next game. All right, next up we got Baltimore and New York. All right. Let's see, look for some odds. There we go. We got Baltimore is 16.5-point favorites on the road in the National Football League. That's the highest odds I've seen in years. I think Jacksonville was like almost a 20-point underdog one time a couple years ago. 42.5 is the total. Let's look over at the actual teams. The G-Men have lost a lot in a row. I don't feel like counting that many numbers, but you can see them. Depth chart doesn't matter. Drew Lock is out, so it's going to be Tommy DeVito. Yeah, DeVito time, baby. Tracy is running. Malik guard is out. That ain't good. Defense is all sorts of banged up. Ooh, Baltimore, how we doing? How we doing, Baltimore? Oh, you are suspended. Okay. Let's see. You're questionable. Everybody else seems to be good. Lamar's playing. Derrick Henry's playing. That's all you need, really. Do you need anything else? I don't think you do. So, and you've won. You're 8-5. You lost 2 of your last 3 though to Pittsburgh and Philly, but yeah, of course. Look at the numbers. 5 versus 6. That's a push. Giants may suck, but they got some damn good pass defense. 28 versus 32 is, if you're going to throw on any team, you're going to be able to throw on Baltimore. That's just what they do. They allow you to throw the ball. So, I mean, just saying, maybe DeVito come out with a couple bombs. You never know. So, that was a terrible accent. 2 versus 29. Derrick Henry's going to run through them like shit through a tin horn, according to, I think it was Saban that said that. 15 versus 1. Yeah, good luck. I'm not taking Baltimore 17 points in the NFL. Are you crazy? But I will take some props, and I do like props. So I'm not taking Lamar throwing. This has blowout all written all over it. This should. So taking props that you might need the full 4 quarters to hit is probably not advisable. So you probably want props that are going to do a little better, like maybe Baltimore extra points might be a good one. So you know what? Let's just go there. Roquan Smith tackles assist. Brandon Stevens tackles assist. Now we can look at things like this. We don't got no. Oh well, yeah. I don't trust Justin Tucker to do anything right now. Actually, never mind that. But I do want to look at Derrick the King Henry. 102. Holy shit, has a lot. Justice Hill, maybe. Let me get some Justice Hill action because I don't know if I trust. Oh, that's a lot. 102. I mean, yeah, he probably breaks in like 2 runs, but these are professionals we're talking about. So, yeah. Let me. All right. Derrick Henry might run for 200. He might. You got to take it, right? It's the best. It's the 29th worst. Gee, okay. He is head to head. No. That was the 8th. Okay, he had a strong defense there. Strong defense, not strong defense, but a blowout, just air it out, shoot him out game. Average, he's still ran for 106. Yeah, I almost say you got, and they should be game script, so Baltimore should be up, so therefore he's going to run a bunch. I think we should probably take this. Receiving, Mark Andrews has been popping off. Derrick Henry, half a receiving yards. Ooh, we're back to the fun ones again. Look at Derrick Henry 0-0 bam 29. That's a fun one to always go for. Like you could take Derrick Henry to make 1 yard receiving. That's it. He's hit this in 7 of 10 games this year. He's hit this in 9 of 13 games this year. They like to throw him sometimes in the flat. So, who is no? I'm taking him to run. I think he's just gonna run all over the Giants. I think the Giants have just quit. So we'll take that off. That's crazy. I know it's crazy. It's weird. What else we got? I'm not taking DeVito. I'm not taking anything there. I'll take Derrick Henry. Receiving, I could take Mark Andrews. I could take Mark Andrews. Do I want to take Mark Andrews? Let's look. Yeah, Mark Andrews, but ever since he had that 0 in the first, like those 2 back-to-back games, he's been kind of doing damn good. He's been popping off, and it's only 36 yards. He got that. He can get that, right? You would think. This was against Pittsburgh. That was against Denver. That was a blowout, and he didn't play much, obviously. So, I don't know if I want to. I want more consistent plays. Like, I think I'm going to take him off. I'm going to say Derrick Henry to run the ball a ton, and both of, well, we haven't looked at these plays yet. I'm gonna take Roquan Smith. Jesus Christ, 14, 18. Jesus. Why is that no longer available? Who was that? That was Brandon Stevens. Give me Brandon Stevens back. They're like, no. He's no longer available. Go away. You just took him off the board, didn't you? Just like that. Reload. Refresh. Yep, he's gone now. Darn, he's gone like that. Well shit. All right, who are we gonna take now? I'm taking Derrick Henry running. All right, we'll take Mark Andrews. We're sticking to 3 per play, so we're going to go Henry over 102.5. 2.5 rush yards. We're going to take Andrews over 35.5 receiving yards. It is 35, right? I'm pretty sure it's 35. Show. Yeah, 30. No sort by line. It might help. Yeah, 35. And then we got Roquan here to get 7.5 tackles assists. That's it. ROQUAN over 7.5 T plus A. Love those. So we're taking those 3 plays next. All right, next up, Cincinnati, Tennessee. Got a fun one here. Sure. Let's look at the numbers. We got Cincinnati is 4.5 with a 46.5 on that total. Let's go over here. Tennessee's schedule. They have lost 4 of their last 5, as you see. Depth chart. Mayo Man is starting. Pollard's questionable. Spears is going to take over. Not the best lineup. Everybody else is good. You see who's out, who's suspended, who's hurt. Yeah, okay. You're out. You're questionable. I mean, not out. Cincy, you can see what they've been up to. They won their last game against Dallas. Depth chart. The left side of your O-line is out and questionable. That ain't good. And the backup's questionable. That ain't good either. Damn, they're getting beat up. D tackle's out. That ain't good. Okay. So we have 1 versus 1. That's the 1v1 right there. Offense versus defense passing. Good luck. 29 versus 27. Good luck. 29 versus 12. That's defense. And 18 versus 23. There's no advantages here. This game's kind of trash. Let's be honest. That's going to be the fun one. Seeing how this number sticks up to this number. So props. We got to get the props in. I am going straight to defense and kicking and things like that. I'm trying to stay away from these numbers. This dude scammed everyone last week. A lot of people had this dude in a touchdown parlays. I saw a bunch of people, and I don't think he got it last time. Jamar Chase hit a touchdown. Is 80%. That's 8 out of 10. Same with Chase Brown. 8 out of 10. I don't want to know. Did he get fined for jumping in the Salvation Army kettle? I know he was like really worried about it. He's like, "Well, I can't afford that." Bro, you're an NFL player. It's like, come on. Of course, they do fine you ridiculous amounts for doing something silly. Like, it was funny. Don't find the man. Come on now. Receiving. Nothing. Well, last 10, all we have is, this dude, they've been throwing to him a ton. Every time I thought it was T. Higgins, it was him. So he's been getting a ton of targets. Yeah, let's look. How many targets does dude get? Look at this. Look at this. Look. I say a ton. 5. But, I mean, still. He's cooking. Outside of these 3 games, last 10, yeah, I'm going to take Ilyasova, 22 yards. Let me go and just type that in there. Because Iosivas. I said Ilyasova. Who is that? I made up a name. Iosivas is his name. I'm just making up names now. The coffee is kicked in. It is doing magic. Not the good magic. It's just doing something. So we're taking this fine person here. This guy here. Who else we got? Receiving. Nothing else is even close in the last 10. I guess you could go Higgins, but 4 out of 5. I guess which one he did hit. That's right. The last one. So Yeah, and then he got on Twitter and made him blame, oops, like, my bad. Like what? Oh, I want to see the DMs of the things people sent him. I'm sure it was very sweet and nice things. Nothing else, right? Nothing else. Burrow has hit this number in. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Um, running, Tennessee to run the ball. Pollard is questionable, isn't he? Why would I take a guy that's questionable? I can't do that. Other than that, to be honest, I forgot this is the #1 pass defense too. So that kind of concerns me. Oh, we have no defensive props either. You know what? I'm gonna take this guy off. I think the smart thing to do is just leave this damn game alone because I have no other things I like. It's 1 versus 1 on pass versus. We're gonna pass. We're gonna pass this game, but move on to the next one. All right, next up, we went into the afternoon window now. So we're at New England and Arizona, the 4:25 Eastern 105 games. Let's look at the odds in this one. I gotta scroll down, I know, and it is right there. It is Arizona by 6 at home. 46.5 is that total. Let's pop over here to the sketty. New England's lost 3 in a row now. Let's look at the depth chart. Left tackle and guard are both out of a questionable. That ain't good. Questionable, safety, corner, not the best. Let's look at Arizona. They have lost 3 in a row themselves. They are 6-7. They were 6-4, but not anymore. A depth up the chart. Let's see who was out, who was not. Couple questions on their D lines, never good. And Blake Gillikin is going to be out, not good. Let's see. The worst passing team versus 19. That is going to be defense. 22 versus 14. That is defense. 13 versus 18 is a push. And 6 versus 20. There you go. There's something. Arizona can run the ball against New England because New England's just not that good. So, props it is. Let's pop on over. We'll start with our fun ones, the defensive ones. All right, got the defensive props open. The only thing we have is Anthony Jennings. That's it. Like, come on. We can do better than that. But, I mean, dude's pretty good. Can't complain. I mean, he's hitting. He's barely hitting. He's hooked on the green like 4 times. But hey, we'll take it. It was good. Something in this game. Cool. So we already said we want to look at running. So let's look at it's not a good look. That ain't good at all. Ooh, buddy. I mean, James Conner has the best possible matchup for the ball, but hell, Trey Benson might get some play. Let's look at James Conner. He's only hits this number in 5 out of 10 games. Like, what are you doing? 8 yards? Hell no. Oh, hell no. Can't do that. Receiving, Kendrick Bourne has 30 yards in 4 last 5. Okay, we got some people stepping up. Trey McBride, 60 yards in 4 last 5. And Hooper, 21. All right. Okay. We might have a little something happening. Okay. This was garbage, and then you did this. Not bad. My computer is struggling. Why are we struggling? Hooper, 20 and a half. Does it get 21? Last 4 have been popping off, which means Drake May has been popping off. And Trey McBride is just... Okay, so does that mean Drake May is... No, he's only 6%. Kyler Murray is 80%. I don't know what I want to take in this one. Nothing is looking great. Like the last 4, it's like something about the last 4 games. Somebody stepped up. Let's see. New England pass defense is 14th. Yeah, let's take McBride for 60 yards. I think I like that. So we're going to go McBride over 59.5 receiving yards. If I can type, yes I can. I can do it. I'm also going to take Jennings on 4.5 tackles. Jennings over 4.5 T plus A. I don't think I'm going to take anything else. I got this and I got this. I don't want to take Austin Hooper. No, I don't want to take Kendrick Bourne. No, I don't want to take a quarterback passing. I don't want to take a running back because I don't like what Connor's numbers are. And I'm damn sure not taking Stevenson. I think the smart thing to take these 2 plays, nothing else, just move on to the next game. Next up, Indianapolis and Denver. Look at all the beautiful red on the screen. That should tell you a lot about this game. Let's see. We want Indy and Denver. It is Denver at home by 4 with a 44.5 total. Look over at the schedules. Denver has won 3 in a row now. Bo Nix is balling out of his mind all of a sudden. Let's look at the depth chart and see. Everybody's good. There's barely any injuries on offense or defense on this team. Yeah, pretty nice. Indianapolis. They have won 2 of 3. Thanks to Richardson's smooth 109 passing yards. But hey, they're winning the game. It's all that matters. All that matters. Downs questionable. Tight ends questionable. Everybody else seems to be good except for Downs. Okay. Numbers. 26 passing versus 20 defense. That's defense. 21 versus 26 is a push. 14 versus 6 is defense. And 20 versus 31. Denver should be able to run the ball down the Colts' throat if they wanted to. Will they? We don't know, but they can if they want to. So, do we take Bo Nix? No, do we take Bo Nix or we take receiving? Who's been balling out? Josh Downs has been balling out. Clearly, we got some good numbers here. Portland Sutton has been doing pretty good last 4 games, 4 out of 5. So we'll open him up. Do we take Bo Nix? He's not been doing bad, but not the best. Those pop off nicely. Nothing else in the 4 out of 5. Let's see. He had 3 yards against Miami. That's crazy. 27 in his last game. But he's been doing so well. Denver's such a good defense, though. That's what worries me. They're 20th in pass defense, though. So they might get a lot of shots a lot early up. Cortland Sutton's been doing pretty good. Kicking. Look at all the defense. Kicking and defense. So many plays. Zaire Franklin, 8.5 tackles, assists is 90%. I think we're going to look at that. Jalen Jones, 4.5. We'll look at that. Matt Gay field goals, that's 90%. We'll look at that. Let me go ahead and tell you, I'm taking Josh Downs off. I'm taking Cortland Sutton off. We're going with what we know, what we do best. Yeah. Of course, Dew was 9 in a row and then he missed finally. But hey, he makes 2 field goals. Field goal game, baby. We're going this. We're going Gay over 1.5 field goals made. Let's see what else we got. Jalen Jones tackles, assists. Do be doing his job. He's hit this every game but 1 this year, and he missed it by 2. And then he popped back with 5 tackles with no assists. He gets some assists, but he just gets the tackles usually. So against Denver, yeah, okay, yeah, let's do it. I'm down. We go with our defensive props. We ride with them. So we're gonna go Jay Jones over 4.5 T plus A. I haven't had many defensive props today, so I'm kind of excited to have 2 of them. I know they're on the same team. That's a little concerning, but look what they do. So Franklin over 8.5 T plus A. Yeah, we're taking that. How did I spell Franklin right? Crazy. All right, so we got those 2 defense, and we got Matt Gay to hit 2 field goals. I don't think we need anything else. Let me show you the rest of the list just to be safe. We got Bonito. Bonito gets sacked. There we go. So he's had half a sack at least in 9 out of 10 games this year, because dude has been cooking on the halves. Yeah, he's been doing great. Yeah. So, but I'm not taking it. EJ Speed, that's pretty nice. Matt Gay kicking points. You got Cody Barton tackles assists for Denver. Got a few more. Yeah, I like my list. All right, we got these 3 props. Let's go to the next game. Next up, potential Super Bowl matchup. It could happen. I mean, any matchup could theoretically is potential, but good chance this could happen. So Buffalo 10-3, Detroit 12-1. Amazing game to watch. Let's see what we got up next. Oh, there it is. Detroit 2.5 at home, 54.5. That's not bad. Let's look. The Detroit has won every game except Tampa's game. They're 12-1 for a reason, because they just be good. Everybody's healthy except for you, and Gibbs and Montgomery are good. James is good. Amon-Ra, yeah, they're good. They're good, healthy. Buffalo, what do we got? Buffalo lost their last game to LA by 2. Let's see, what have they been up to? Kincaid is questionable. And then lots of injuries on the defense. Interesting. Okay. Go to the numbers. 12 versus 24. If you're going to beat Detroit, you can throw on them, just like Baltimore. 4 versus 9, that's a push. 4 versus 19, you can run on Buffalo. And 11 versus 5, you can't really run on Detroit. So you can run on Buffalo, you can throw on Detroit, which means we need to look at props. See what we got. We're going straight to the money. We're going straight. Not much to choose from. It's touchdowns. Cook, Amon-Ra, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Montgomery literally all have had at least 7 touchdowns. Each have had 7 touchdowns in the last 10 games. You pick your poison. Montgomery is 4 out of 5, though, so you can see how they've done. I have no defensive props. I have no kicking props. That's fun. Let's go to the receivers. David Montgomery receiving yards. He hit last week. We took it last week. It was beautiful. He's hit 5 straight. We'll probably take it again because they're loving that little check down to him. It's working great. Kincaid receiving, Shakir receiving, and Williams receiving. Let's look at all of these because they all look good. So I shall be taking David Montgomery because until he doesn't do this, if he doesn't hit, I'm okay. Be like, look, you've been doing it. We've been cashing on it. I'm okay with it. So Montgomery, if I could spell Montgomery. Montgomery over 16.5 receiving yards. Just, I love this one. No one thinks about running backs catching the ball. I don't know why. They think about receivers when they do. Ooh, you're close on a couple of these. Maybe I need something, some volume. Hey, somebody pop off. Like, yeah, you're a little bit better. I like you better than Kincaid. So now maybe I like you better. Let's see. Jameson, -4. How do you get -4, my dude? Come on. Come on. No. No, no, and I don't. Yeah, I mean, if you can throw in Detroit, and I think this is the guy that's going to catch him. So I think we're going to take Shakir over 56.5 receiving yards. And then we got Montgomery to catch, but I think I want Gibbs to run the ball against. Let's go running. Let's go running backs. Yeah, yep. And we got Gibbs for 69 receiving yards. I ain't even got to look at it. I know I like it. Yep. Game. Look at that. Look at that game script. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff right there. So we're going to go Gibbs over 68.5 rush yards. So Gibbs to rush, Montgomery to receive. I know it sounds backwards, but that's what they've been doing for some reason. And Shakir to catch 57 yards against Detroit. We'll take those 3 plays next game. All right, next up, Tampa Bay and the Chargers. Let's see, put that right there. We got 7-6, 8-5. You see the records. Let's pop over here and look at the numbers. We have, did I go too far? I did go too far. Here it is. It is Chargers by 3 at home. 45.5 is that total. Let's look over at the numbers, or the schedule, shall I say. Chargers lost their last game to the Chiefs, beat Atlanta before that, and lost to Baltimore. Depth chart, anybody hurt? McConkey, not McConkey. And Disley, who else we got? Denzel Perryman, that's it, but that's still a good bit to be out. Man, look at the receivers getting beat up. That is not good. You have literally 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers on the team, which means Gus might catch some. I mean, who else is going to catch them? So let's look at Tampa. Tampa, they've won 3 in a row over New York. I'm not the hardest 3 to beat, but guess what? Wins are wins, baby. Wins are wins. So depth chart. Sterling Shepard's questionable. Okay. Let's see. Godwin, Sire. I mean, there's noise. There's noise. Mike Evans came back way sooner than everybody thought he would, but Mike Evans is a monster. He just does things like that. KJ Britt's out. Antoine Winfield out. Oh my God. Okay, the secondary for Tampa, which is already terrible, it just got worse. Both safeties are out. Questionable IR. So what are they plan on doing? Tyke Smith's back though. That's good. So Bucky Irving's questionable. I just noticed that. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. 6 versus 8. It's a push. 7 versus 13 is Bucky running the ball mainly, but let's see if he's going to play. 25 versus 30. It's a push technically, but they'll be able to throw. And 19 versus 11 is technically Tampa defense. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this game. So 2 of my favorite ones. Let's see. Levante David tackles assists. 7 out of 10. Don't mind if I do, but it's only 3 out of 5. If anything, I might have to go, oh, it's Cameron Dicker, the kicker. Might have to take both of these. Let's open up both of these. We might take a kicker prop for Cameron. That means Tampa's red zone defense doing their job. It could happen. It could happen. I don't want kicking points. I want field goals, my friend. Field goals. They should be able to drive the ball. Then, okay, so he's hit 9 to 13. He's made at least 2 field goals. He only made 1 against Chiefs last time, but it's not like he's missing. He's just not getting, okay. That could be a play. Levante David tackles, assists. Yeah, this is Mr. I come to work, I do my job, and I leave. I do 8, and that's it. I don't like that. I need like 10s and 11s on there. Otherwise, I don't want to take it, so we're going to pass. Sacks, I don't want to take a sack, dude. I took it one time, and I hated it. I hated myself for it. So let's look at Jamil Dean. 4.5, are you pop C 13 and 10? I see the numbers already, but then something happened. You lost your job. Something happened here. I don't know what it was. We can't touch that. We can't. I lean this. What else do we lean? Do we like anything else? We like any receiving. It'll be Chargers receiving. Who's going to catch the ball? Quentin Johnson? Because McConkey's hurt. So, McConkey catches so many passes. He's only hit the number in 60% though. That's not good. Is this game looking kind of trash? Is this game trash? It might be trash. Yeah, there's nothing good outside of Cameron Dicker. I don't even want to know if I want to take that. All right, so we're gonna do the smart thing. This is the afternoon pass. There's always that one pass in every time slot, and this is it. We're not gonna take Dicker. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the love from it, so we're gonna pass this one and just move on to the next game. All right, last game of the afternoon slot. We have Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, the Pennsylvania Bowl. Let's look over at the odds. It is Philly by 5.5 with a 42.5 total. Let's look over at the schedule. Philly has won a bunch of games in a row after losing to Tampa Bay back in September. Wow, that's been a while since they lost. Depth chart. You got Saquon, you got Jalen, you got Brown Smith. You're good. You don't need anybody else. You got Grant Calcaterra. You don't need anybody else now. So Let's see what else we got. Everybody else is good. Okay. Let's look at Pittsburgh. We see they've only lost 3 games. You can see what they're doing. Yeah, pretty good. Russ cooked in this game, but he didn't cook in that game. So who knows what we're going to do. Pickens is out. That ain't good. DN's out. That ain't good. Elliott's out. Okay. Numbers. 23 versus 2, 31 versus 18. Both are defense. Both teams not the best at passing, but they're great at running. 9 versus 8 and 1 versus 4. Both are pushes. So it's gonna hit. I don't know how well Najee and Saquon are gonna do, but it might not matter. Sometimes Saquon might be matchup proof. I don't know. Let's look. And Kenneth Gainwell, not bad either. So let's look at Saquon 99.5. Oh my God. Let's see. Are you matchup proof? Let's see. You're 9-13 on this number. You didn't do it against Dallas for some reason. It was a blowout, 34-6. You would have done it if you played a full game. Don't know why. You just struggled against Browns. Tampa's run defense shut you down a little bit. You lost that game, but lately, I mean, good God. And then you catch a little bit, right? Where's your receiving yards? Right there. Nothing last game. So you just ran for 124 last time. Let's look at... Go defense. Make sure I ain't missing nothing good. Cameron Hayward tackles, assists. Why not? Jalen Hurts touchdowns. 8 of 10. Literally. 4 out of 5 and 8 of 10. Joey Porter Jr. 2.5 tackles. Chris Boswell kicking points. Boswell 2 field goals. Now I can see Boswell getting against the defense. I can see him getting to where he only makes 2 field goals. That might be a play. Yeah, he gets 3, 4 often. 0 for there because he didn't need to. 4 touchdowns was nice. Yeah, I think I like this. Ooh, I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like Cameron Hayward too. I like Boswell, I like Hayward, and I kind of want Saquon anyways, just because it's got Saquon. He's going to do that. Receiving is not there. Oh my God. The only one's done any decent recently is Warren. That's 21 yards, 4 out of 5. Everything else is at least 3 out of 5. Ugh. Okay. All right, so we're going to put all of our faith in Saquon blindly, as everyone probably should, to hit 100 yards, over 99.5 rushing yards. It's easy. He can do it against anybody, right? He is matchup proof. And we're also going to take Cam Hayward to tackle him 5 times. So, or try to tackle him because he's going to run a bunch. So, H.E. Ward over 3.5 tackles. Just tackles? Oh, tackle T plus A. Nice. Wrap up Saquon. You can do it. Go for it. But then Pittsburgh's going to stall and Boswell's going to make 2 40-something yard field goals. And everybody's like, yeah, Boswell. Over 1.5 field goals made. I like that. We'll take those 3 props. Let's get out of the afternoon. Let's go to that night game. All right, we made it. Sunday night, Green Bay and Seattle. It has been a long video. We made it. We're here. We're at the hour mark almost. Woo. Okay, let's finish this up strong. Finish strong. Let's see. We got Green Bay 2.5 on the road with a 45.5 total. Let's look over at the actual. That's not the right 2. Already slacking. Shame. Got to open these 2 up. Green Bay and Seattle. Green Bay schedule. What do we got? You lost your last game to Detroit, but you won 3 before that. Depth chart. Everybody good? I haven't heard anything about Green Bay really. So Jair Alexander's out, and that's not good. Bullard's out. That's not good either. It could be worse, but that's not good. Seattle. Let's see what Seattle's been up to. They've won 4 in a row now. Pretty nice. Depth chart. Everybody good? Kenneth Walker's doubtful, which means it's going to be old Zach C going in there in McIntosh. All right. Other than that, Trey Brown at corner. Okay. All right, moving on here to the numbers. We got 11 versus 10. That's a push. 3 versus 22. Gino should be able to hit whoever the top receiver is. We'll see with that when we get the stats. 5 versus 21. That should be Josh Jacobs. He should be able to just do work. Should. We'll see. And Seattle ain't doing no work on the ground. So pop over to props. Josh Jacobs, rushing yards. It's only 73. He's only 50%, but he has a beautiful matchup now. I think they're going to try to take advantage of it. I'm going to take him to get this number. So we're going to go Jacobs. We're doing purely matchup based here. So 73.5 rush yards. Let's see what else we got. There was also, if you go to receivers, I found out who the number 1 receiver is recently. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. You can see 65.5. He's hit this in 6 straight. He's been getting the workload basically of all the receivers. He's the only one even close. If you go last 10, you can see Jacobs has 12.5 receiving yards, but I think I'm just going to have him just run down the middle. Yeah, just go. So we're going to take JSN 65.5 yards, and let's go to defense. See what we got. Ooh, Ooh, Ernest Jones, 7.5 tackles assist. Yeah. Let's see. We got Witherspoon, Quay. Yeah, no, it's going to be this one. 100% it's going to be this one. It's going to be Ernest Jones, tackle assist. Yep. I mean, yeah, I got to take it. Kazoo pops off well over the average. It's 7.5. Yeah, we got to take this. So Ernest Jones will be our third play. Let's go E. Jones over 7.5 T plus A. That's going to end it right there. So that's Jones, Jacobs, and JSN. So that is all the plays. That's a lot of plays. We skipped on 2 games. We skipped on 2 games. Everything else had 3 plays. So except for one game had 2, so it happens. So those are the games. We go back to the schedule. Remember that we do have 2 games on Monday. I will make the video for Monday on Monday. That way we have all the updates of the injuries. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't, and go check out the HQ. Join it if you want. That way, if you want all the plays typed out nicely, they're all there for you. If not, you know they're in the video, and we will see you Monday for some more NFL. Peace.